The year was 1940, and 50-year-old Colonel Sanders is trying to stay afloat, having tried out all forms of vocations, including being a soldier, a tire salesman, gas station manager, lawyer, and even a midwife, amongst other things. As a gas station manager, he began to cook and serve weary travelers, and this earned him a reputation as a good cook. However, when the gas station was relocated, he lost out on his clientele, and this led him to tour the country seeking franchise partnerships with his signature chicken recipe. Finally, after 1,009 failures, living out of his car and surviving on $105 monthly, he achieved an acceptable number of franchise outfits, and the rest is history, as they say. How does a man go from trying out so many things to finding his sole mission on the planet and delivering on that mission in the face of challenges and uncertainties? Robert Greene explains by stating that every one of us is born with a special seed, and it is our life mission to allow this seed to bud and blossom ultimately. This is our gift to the world, and to refuse to allow it to bud will be to deny the earth our gift to it. We are, however, surrounded by a counterforce that seeks to make us comfortable only when we conform to the norms. This affects our uniqueness and invariably affects our contributions to the world. To fulfill your life task, you must be willing to follow the following steps, or rules if you prefer. 1. A realization that you are made for more. Have you ever been frustrated over a process, culture, or belief system that affected you in an unusually deep manner, and you found yourself asking if there might be a better way to do things? You need to understand that the dissatisfaction you feel might not be experienced by others, and the only reason why you feel uncomfortable might be on account of the inner voice challenging you to act in a way that is different from a lot of other people. This might be the state that the biblical Job got to when his friend stated that there is a spirit in mind and the breath of the Almighty gives him inspiration. Albert Einstein was once given a compass by his father at age 5. While children his age might have run off to play with their new shiny object, he became obsessed with the forces that contributed to the movement of the needle as he moved around. When you come into the sphere of your uniqueness, it will always call out to you in a deep and impactful manner. The problem is, a lot of people choose to ignore or are simply too scared to respond positively. 2. Shutting out contrary voices and opinions. Now and then, people question the sanity of those who they perceive to be different, and sometimes even bully them to abandon the pursuit of that inspiring voice within them. You owe yourself and the world the task of shutting down every opinion that runs foul of what you have now realized is your life's mission. In 1871, Mozart made a tough decision that alienated him from his father. He decided to stick with his perceived assignment, which was to be a composer, and not to perform for money or fame. Although a strong parental voice thought otherwise, he refused to continue along a path he knew he was not made for. A contrary voice might also be our regular jobs that offer security and a lifestyle consistent with your paycheck. You need to realize that true fulfillment comes from living from within and not existing just for survival. 3. Recognize that your life task will not be a straight line. It is easy for a lot of people to quit when they encounter obstacles on the way to fulfilling their life tasks, but you must count the implications of failing to continue whenever you encounter a challenge. The world today is forever grateful to Colonel Sanders for not giving up after over 1,000 rejections of his chicken recipe, as well as to Thomas Edison, who did not give up when his light bulb experiments failed over 900 times. Do not expect to be celebrated or accepted at the initial stage because you might be challenging the status quo. In some cases, your current job or vocation might agree with the inner voice. If this is the case, then deploy yourself further until you grow from having the knowledge of what you do to become the exact expression of that knowledge base. Remember, you are striving for mastery, and only people who attain this stand a chance of fulfilling their life tasks. Therefore, grow until you are no longer under the control of toxic and manipulative people who do not recognize you for your true worth. So get to work and rediscover that childlike passion and awe you had for that unique interest. Remember that we are all interconnected as humans. Fulfilling your life's task might be the reason why someone else finds fulfillment for their lives. If you enjoyed this video and want to know how to get started in achieving whatever you set your mind to accomplish without further delay, then you do not want to miss out on our next video. Be sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you are alerted when we upload. See you at the next video.